Diary of a Wimpy Kid, page 150. I think I know what Dad was up to, though. When I used to play T-ball, I really had it hard concentrating on the game. Tonight, Dad just wanted to make sure that I didn't get distracted the way that I used to when I used to play right field. Oh, I read this yesterday. Oh no, this is where I stopped at. Let's see. I stopped. Actually, let's see here. We are actually on page 151. My bad. So we'll start there. I guess it seems a little disappointing, but he got over it pretty quickly. Did you bend your knees? Mm, Tonight, I got home from dinner. Dad looked really mad. He plopped the newspaper down in front of me on the kitchen table, and there was a picture of the sports page. Big blop opportunity or big blown opportunity. Red Sox goalie uh, Gregory Heffley. He takes a break while the on the 50-yard line while Damon Yager's midfielder and Bullrun rolls the skull and ended the Sox bid an undefeated session. Apparently, Dad found out about the newspaper from his boss at work. Great sign you got there, Frank. Okay, maybe I didn't tell Dad all the details of the game, but in my defense, though, I really didn't know what had happened until I had read about it in the newspaper myself. Dad didn't say a word for me the rest of the night. If he did, it still made him mad, so I just give up. Uh, get get over here pretty quickly. He Twisted Wizards 2 finally came out today, and I'm finally counting on Dad floating me some money so I can get it. Tonight after dinner, Dad took me and Roderick to the movie. Not because he was trying to be nice, though. He just needed to get out of the house. Remember how I told you that Mom got on the exercise kick a few months ago when she quit after her first class? Dad took a picture of Mom decked out all in her exercise gear the first day she went to the gym, and tonight the pictures came in the mail. The photo gives you duplicate prints. As a joke, Dad wrote labels on the two pictures. Mom put them up on the refrigerator. Before and after. The same photos. You can see those a little closer. Okay. Well, Dad was pretty proud of himself for coming with me on that one, but Mom wasn't so amused. Anyways, I guess Dad felt maybe it was a good idea putting a little space between him and Mom tonight. We went to the movie theater just after it opened in the mail. We opened the mail. After we bought our tickets, we went inside and gave them to the usher, who was a teenager with a crew cut. I didn't recognize him at first, but apparently Dad did. I read the teenager's name tag and I couldn't believe my mind. Oh my heck, it was Linwood Heath, a bad teenager who used to live on the street. And last I saw him, he had long hair and he was lighting some trash on the street on fire. But here he was looking just like he had graduated from the Air Force or something. Dad seemed really impressed with Linwood, looking like the two of them struck up a conversation. Linwood said he'd been going into Sag Union military. It and he's just working the movie theater for spring break. Then Linwood said that he was going to get good grades to Sprague Union so he can go to West Point. All of a sudden, Dad was treating Linwood like his new best friend, which was really crazy considering the history between the two of them. Anyways, Dad kept chatting with Glenwood and Roderick and got our popcorn and went into the theater. It wasn't until halfway through the movie that we realized what was really happening. If Dad showed him his military school, he school made the man a juvenile delinquent in Leanwood Heath, and it wasn't a stretch to think that it could make a man out of a wimp like me. I guess, or I'm just praying that Dad isn't having some thoughts right now. I'm pretty concerned because after the movie, Dad was in the mood. I've seen him for a long time. Well, it's just like I feared. Excuse me, it's early. Dad spent the whole weekend reading up on Sprague Union, and tonight he told me he's going to sign me up. There's a worse part. The new recruits have to report on July 7th. I'm supposed to be on summer vacation. Dad tried to convince me that this would be a great thing for me, how Sprague Union would really whip me into shape, but going off to boot camp the way I was planning and spending my school break. I told Dad that on the last day on the Sprague Union, first of all, then my mixed kids of age with the teenagers, and it can't be a good thing. I'm sure the older kids would single me out the very first day, but when I actually got a lot more concerned with it was the bathroom situation. I bet Sprague Union is one of those places with open showers with no stall doors. It is kind of set up not for me. When it comes to the bathroom, I need my privacy. I do not use the bathroom at school unless it is absolutely an emergency. A few classrooms in our school have bathrooms right in them, but I can see those because every little sound that you make broadcasts in the whole room. Hee 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 hee. Squirk. The only other option is to use the cafeteria in the bathroom, and that place is like a complete madhouse. Somebody's got a few ideas of a few weeks ago to start throwing wet paper towels around, so that place is like a war zone. I can't concentrate in that kind of environment. I basically have to hold it until I get home from school. A couple days ago, something happened that just changed the situation. The janitor put on some new air fresheners in the bathroom. I started a rumor that the air fresheners were security cameras and could catch whoever was throwing wet paper towels. I guess I must have told the right people because the point got across in the cafeteria and it has been much quieter. I might have solved the bathroom problem at school, but I don't think it's going to be able to pull off some kind of trick at the Sprague Union. I seriously doubt that I can hold it for the whole summer. I knew I wasn't going to be convinced. Dad did change his mind, so I went to my mom and told her I didn't want to go to any place where you have to shave your head and do push-ups at 5 a.m. in the morning. She figured she would agree with me and talk to some sense into Dad. Okay, we're going to stop there on page 164.